Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can come back to the video.
It has a certain amount of potential.
A certain
He's
amount of-
holding the tire still. It is not moving. So
Sorry,
it
the
has
fourth video.
potential energy.
What? That's gorgeous. That is kinetic.
Oh, would we please stop? Blake,
Why is the color yellow?
stop, Blake, we're not going to worry about the color of the tire.
Potential energy starts getting converted up to as a tire moves back and forth. I don't know that's how you spell tire.
Now, what do you think each time the tire goes back and forth? What is your prediction? I can't believe I'm done. Lily, please sit down. We do not just get up and wander around the room. No excuse. Sit down. Getting up whenever you want to and walk around the room is not acceptable. It's very inconsiderate of other people in the room. That's done on your time, not on instruction time. Oh, you guys have here I thought we were doing better. You have so much to learn. Next year at middle school, this will not be tolerated. You will not just get up and walk around the room whenever you want. Come and go from the room whenever you want. Do your work whenever you want. It does not happen. What is your prediction that will happen to this tire?
It's going
Eventually, Piper.
Every time it goes back and forth, it leaves a little bit with kinetic energy.
Yes, it does.
Eventually, it'll just stop.
And then it'll be potential again.
Ew. He said,
Hey, stop.
Okay, there is the formula for potential energy. Mass, gravitational acceleration, and height.
The formula
Formula for potential energy is M times H times M times G times H. That's the reason they write it MGH. Just like when we do algebraic expressions, when two things are right next to each other, like 4b and everything, LW for length times width equals area, that means we multiply. If they want you to add, they'll put an add sign. If they want you to subtract, they'll put a subtraction sign. If they want you to divide, it'll usually be a fraction with 2 or 3 or 4 on the bottom in your denominator. They almost never use a division sign.
Why do we learn it?
Yeah, I don't know.
How do you spell that?
what?
Nothing. Oh, I'll put too many things.
It doesn't
I'm
even
gonna,
look like
I'm
you're
gonna move on
right.
real quickly.
All right, you're right. Hey. TION.
What? That got crazy. At the top of the tree, the PE possessed.
You don't have to worry about these numbers.
That ain't no math.
PE
Don't
equal
worry
math.
about these numbers. You don't have to worry about this because every problem is different. What they had here is that he climbed up 20 meters into the tree. And then he weighs this much. The gravitational pull is this much. So when they multiply it all together, then they're going to get their potential energy. Don't worry about this. We're not going to have to do a potential energy problem. You will have to do one in 7th or 8th or 9th grade for sure, but you won't have to do one in 6th. It doesn't hurt to see it, so you understand it, but you won't have to do one right now. Oh, and see, they did have the answer down here, do you see? 5,808, and see the J? The J is the joules, right, exactly.
I give myself a
That's the, you don't have to write this down. Well, you could write down that here is the formula, but you don't have to learn this. Kinetic energy is 1/2 the mass of the velocity squared. See how we have an exponent?
Yes.
Now, Lily, do you understand why we do algebra?
I know.
There's an exponent right there.
No.
She says it's too ghetto. Huh?
This has
No.
That's my friend.
All right, we'll do a couple more later on. All right, but one of the things there that does warrant maybe a discussion. Do you see how the sun was beating down on his head?
Yeah.
You lose almost all of the heat of your body. It goes out the top of your head. If you wear a hat in the summertime, you will stay cooler because the sun won't be beating down on your head like that. It's very sensitive. Top of your head is extremely sensitive. If you wear a hat in the winter, you will stay warmer because the heat will not be escaping through the top of your head. In the old fashioned days, almost everybody wore. Do you guys remember the poem "The Night Before Christmas"? When all through the house, not a creature was stirring.
Not
Even a mouse.
Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap.
No.
Ladies usually wore some type
Never
of
mind.
headscarf.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Gentlemen wore a cap, some type of a nightcap, and that was to keep the heat from leaving their bodies during the night, because houses were not nearly as warm as they are now. So that happened a lot.
I have a heater.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to do math.
Math.
Now,
Bye.
if you need a